Hey guys, Tommy Jordan again. It's Wednesday, September the 4th. I've been back in the U.S. or back home for about 7 hours now. I want to take a quick second. The very first thing I want to do is thank everybody that's helped us get this far. Um, those of you on Facebook, here on YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, Reddit, Dig, Google Plus, you guys have helped spread the word. Collectively, thanks to you all, hundreds of thousands of people across the world know about this project, and hundreds have donated. Um, Everything from $1 to $700. Every dollar has helped. Collectively, you guys help us raise about $4,500 so far. That's not enough for what we need to do, but in a very short amount of time, you raised $4,500. That $4,500 funded on a very short time frame, getting me to the UK to where I could sit with Dr. Gillespie and her and I could work head to head on this thing nonstop for day after day after day. We pulled 12, 13, 14, sometimes 18-hour days for days on end. But we were able to do that thanks to you guys. Using that $4,500 that we raised, if you've seen the GoFundMe page, you'll see now that we've raised almost 45,000 US dollars. It's pretty awesome. Your $4,000 got us in front of the UN, in front of UNICEF, talking to the Bolivian ambassadors, talking to the UK ambassadors, talking to publishers, talking to curriculum companies, talking to Libya. That's what all that funding did. And thanks to that, we were able to secure almost 40 grand US in a beginning step. So that's awesome. It's amazing. I still can't believe that I just got to bang out an agreement with the UN. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around. Um, a few people in specific I want to thank. Chad, Edgar, and Travis Woods at DEI. You guys have heard me talk about them before. Thanks to Chad and Travis, we were able to get a lot of the last second stuff done. I'm the technical guy. Chad and Travis are the boots on the ground guys that are handling the fabrication, the technology behind this. They're putting it all together. They make it work. They iron out the wrinkles and they solve problems. And they've been doing that nonstop now for 2 weeks solid, while I was over there in the UK. Um, you'll see Chad and Travis down the road, but it's Chad and you guys there at DEI. Thank you so much. And lastly, but certainly not least, Dr. Gillespie. If it were not for Dr. Jillian Gillespie and her charity and her contacts and her skills at diplomacy, which we all know I don't have, we would not have got as far as we have. She dedicated 18 hours a day for 2 weeks straight, nonstop, to make this project succeed. She took time away from her family, her own charity, her school stuff she has to prepare for. She made a lot of sacrifices to get this done. She made most of what we've accomplished in the last 2 weeks possible. You guys were the engine that paid for it. She's the one that drove it across the line and got us to where we are now. So Dr. Jillian, thank you so much. On a personal level, thank you for tolerating me for 2 weeks in the UK. I hope I didn't offend anyone in your country. The UK can be a frustrating place if you don't necessarily understand the customs. Like, you drive on the left side of the road, not the right, and which means you don't pass on the right. And thankfully, we didn't wreck the car ever. But Dr. Jill, thanks for everything that you've done. I'd like to say thanks to her family, her son and daughters. They've kind of taken this project on from their respective age groups and shared it and spread the word about it with their friends, tried to get traction in the teenage and college age communities. They have some great ideas for how this is going to go forward in that environment. And without them, we couldn't do this. So thank you to the Gillespie family for your hospitality and your help and everything that you've done to get us this far. I know that you guys did it. The world themselves don't really know yet, but hopefully they do now. Thanks to all of you in the UK that tolerated me for 2 weeks. That could have been easy from time to time. It was an amazing experience. It's the first of many more to come in the future, but you guys don't know how much it means to me to be able to sit back here, back in my own shop now, and think, holy crap, I just came back from the UK and banged out an agreement with the United Nations. That's not something good old boys from Carolina get to do very often. It's thanks to all of you. Thanks to Dr. Gillespie and her family and her contacts and her tireless efforts to get this far. Thanks to Chad and Travis and all the guys at DEI. Thank you. Thanks to everyone. Thank you so much for all you've done so far. Don't let it stop, because we're not done. We're just getting started. But, you know, just thanks, guys. That's all I can say.